What's going on, guys? It is Joe and Kev coming at you again with another video, and today we're going to talk about something that was requested in our Facebook group, returns and complaints. It's a pretty common occurrence with dropshipping, and we're just going to talk about how to really handle those type of situations.
All right, so returns happen. It's just part of business. There's way worse things that can happen. If you're in real estate, you can be in escrow, and then they can just not want the house, and there goes all your commission, and you're bummed. And with this, we both used to be in real estate, so I'm kind of comparing it to that. But now I sell clothes. I manufacture clothes. On wholesale orders, I do not accept any returns, and that's because the customer should definitely get a sample before they order it, and I send them a sample before I make the bulk so that they can approve it. But on a retail order for your customer, you're going to have returns. I mean, in clothing, it's unfortunate, but they can't feel the fabric there. They can't wear it. Like a t-shirt that's going to look good, it's going to look nice on you, might not look nice on your mom or dad. It's just different, with clothes. Especially items like if let's say you sell cologne and they never smelled the cologne before, they can buy it from you based on reviews, and they'll get it and be like, look, this is just not for me. So you should definitely have a good return policy written out on your website. Excuse me. For clothing, for those of you who sell clothing, you should definitely have a complete size chart in every product page. Don't have it on the bottom of the page that you just click it and it takes you another page. Every item should have its own sizing chart. You should explain the length, the inseam, the width, every measurement that they need to know in order to make that decision so that you don't get returns. Before I had sizing charts, I got returns based on the sizes, but then as we progressed, I made sure that there's different apps on Shopify that you can do. You can also just set it up on your Etsy or on your eBay, Amazon, and your regular pages. If you don't know how, we can make another video to show you. But you just want to make sure you have a comprehensive sizing chart for those of you who do clothing. For those of you who don't and have other things, just make sure you have a detailed description of what you're selling, just so that you don't get returns. Some of the items, if you're selling a customized item with someone's name on it, of course you should never accept returns, because what are you going to do with that? Like, they ordered that and it's unfortunate they didn't like it. Well, it's their loss, but actually that's not true. It really depends how you want to run your business. I know Amazon is great. I always buy from them because I know their return policy is amazing. You might want to run your business that way. You'll have return customers, but there does come a certain point where you have to stand your ground. You have to be like, look, I'm not accepting this return. Like, we have 30-day return policies on our eBay and Amazon and Etsy and everything, and we know that if it comes after 30 days, I really don't like to accept the return, because some people will wear it and then return it, and so for that reason we are very strong on that. But of course, if it's a customer that has purchased in the past, you want to be nice to them and you help them out.
Definitely. Just to reiterate what Kevin was saying, more so you want to just give as much information about the product as you can ahead of time. By doing this, it'll just decrease the problems down the road. Be as specific as possible in your description. Give as much information as you possibly can, and at the same time, it's going to be inevitable that there are going to be returns, regardless of how much info you put out there. It happens. People don't like the product. But in terms of dealing with those returns and complaints, just be as nice as possible. You have to take into consideration, this is your brand. You have to represent your brand in a nice way. Don't get frustrated, because it does happen. You take the return, give them either the money back or an exchange or whatever your policy is, but just make sure you represent your brand well, because they're going to tell their friends about their experience regardless.
I agree. On your website, it's more lenient. You don't have to accept returns if you don't want to, but I know on eBay and on Amazon and Etsy, I think that some of them require people to return within a 14-day or 30-day period. So it really depends on where you're selling, of course, but just make sure you're doing it right, because on eBay, I know if I didn't accept 30 days, my sales would be a lot lower. I don't think they show your product as much, and I'm also a top-rated seller because of it. So if that helps you, you should do it. I mean, I get maybe one return in every 1,000 sales that I do. Like, it's not a common thing. It's accept it if you're gonna sell more, But that's my take on it. That's our take on it.
Definitely. In terms of drop shipping, also, You may get some complaints because of the time it takes if you're not using U.S. suppliers. That's why we're kind of really bringing this group together that we have on Facebook, just to decrease the shipping times, less headaches, less hassle with people, complaining about waiting times, and it really just makes your business run smoother. So I think that's a really big benefit of what we're doing with the Facebook group. If you haven't joined that Facebook group, we'll leave a link down below as well. It's an awesome group just bringing handmade sellers, U.S. suppliers together with drop shippers, and it's been really great so far. We're growing extremely quickly, and it's great. So,
absolutely. Well, sounds good, guys. If you guys have anything to add, your opinion, what you do for your store, we would love to hear it. If you guys have any questions or want us to elaborate on something, we would love to do that as well. Just comment below, and we will do it within the week.
Also, make sure you hit subscribe, guys. We're putting out videos every single day on YouTube. We're also reposting them in our Facebook group if you haven't seen them. So make sure you hit subscribe, and we're going to keep posting these videos for you to help you out. So we'll see you guys tomorrow on the next one.
All right.